Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for this week. These are general readings for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But before we begin, please consider subscribing and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's jump in and get started. First, we're going to take a look and see which crystal's coming through for you, Cancer, for the week. So, which crystal for Cancer for this week? And there we go. We have carnelian. In regards to renewal, endurance, power, and the crystal fact is, during the Bronze Age, early artisans, crafters, crafted and traded carnelian beads. Okay. There's such a glare there, I couldn't see it. So renewal, endurance, and power for this week. The endurance is what I'm kind of picking up. So let's see what the cards have to say for you, Cancer, for the week. First, going to take a look at Divination of the Ancients. I love this deck. I'm featuring it a lot on my Instagram platform. That is Mystic Door Tarot as well. You know, in case you want to check out, I'm featuring a card every day. And it's coming up as the meaning, like the feeling for that day. So let's see what's coming through for Cancer. Ooh, we have tarot in regards to guidance. Well, there's a couple of other signs that did receive this same message, but of course it comes through in respect to the rest of the cards for the reading. But this is representing your life quest, Cancer. And with this card coming in, you're being called to your own quest. So it's about leaving the comfort of your everyday life, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone and doing the unexpected. This is certainly not an energy of playing it safe. It's, going out there, putting yourself out there, seeking out the next adventure. So definitely a message here, Cancer, to leave your comfort zone. Your life mission awaits you. And for some, this could be showing up as you might have an interest. You're watching this video. You might have an interest in learning tarot yourself. This is a big yes in answer to that. If you've been thinking about it, go buy your first tarot card deck and start exploring the messages that come through. And of course, it can be you're in need of a tarot reading. And if you're interested, I do have a website, mysticdoortarot.com. You can go there and see if any of the readings call to you, you might say. So love that for you, Cancer. Now let's see what the Oracle of the Angels have to say. What's coming through for Cancer? And we have learning. Learning the tarot. Boy, that's coming through big time. Really an indication, go down the path. Seek out that adventure that we're talking about here. You can see how I'm starting to see a pattern here with this bright light trying to capture your attention, trying to coax you in the right direction. So this is in regards to your soul's growth. And instead of resisting something that feels very difficult, look at it from a higher perspective for what it truly is, an opportunity for growth and learning. And that's why we're all here on this planet. We selected to be here. We selected our life journey. The only thing that, when we first come down, we have this veil of forgetfulness as to why we're here. Otherwise, we wouldn't learn anything. We would just automatically see what's going to happen. So this is definitely a message here of learning. We've got the number 23, which is a 5, and that could be a challenge. So don't shy away from challenges, Cancer, as that is on your life path. You've selected it to learn and grow from it. So there could be something that you've always wanted to learn, or you have an interest, and it's a definite indication. It's a yes card here. And for some of you, you probably thought maybe learning tarot is too difficult, or you couldn't begin to learn. Go buy your first deck. Rider-Waite deck is a good deck to start with, one that comes with the book, so that you can kind of see what the creator of the deck had in mind and the general gist of what each card means. But it is very much about reading intuitively. So beautiful, Cancer. And most of the water signs are very intuitive, so don't think that you can't do that. And the carnelian crystal is in regards to power, endurance. And that could be something that you do on the side. So let's see what else is coming through for Cancer. Messages and guidance for Cancer. What's coming through for the week? All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles, certainly a knight that is planting the seeds for your future. This ties in with this learning. Learn something new, go off in a new direction, say yes to something that interests you. This knight is one that's rather slow moving, takes things slowly, surely, but it's something that's long lasting. Big pentacle here, kind of he's using it as a shield, but pointed in the right direction. So this is movement and change coming in, and it could be in regards to business. The pentacles can be, the job that you do. You might be changing jobs to something that you'd rather be doing. You're learning. You want to grow. Maybe you realize, Cancer, that the current job that you have, there's no room for growth. There's nowhere for you to go. You'll stop learning. You'll be just stagnant. Let's see what else is coming through. So this Knight of Pentacles is the most steadfast knight. They're all about movement and change, and I'm not picking up travel with this knight. This is more about staying put, about building something substantial for your future and something that you would enjoy, Cancer. And we have the Queen of Swords. This is really seeing, getting that clarity as to what it is that you want. Feel like some of you really want to learn something new. You had something on your mind that you took an interest in. So it doesn't matter if you're working or if you're retired. There is an indication here to expand your horizon, try something new. Some kind of hobby, some kind of interest, maybe a group activity. So Queen of Swords is really, get your emotions out of it. What have you been thinking about? What have you been wanting to do? And that could be starting to look for a new job or starting to look for a new group. Maybe you've been in a group for some time, some kind of activity, and you're no longer showing the same interest in it. You want to learn something new. And with the tarot, it's also about maybe getting a tarot reading, a personal reading, to see what the universe is trying to tell you. What else is coming through for Cancer? And we have Major Arcana card, the Chariot. It's like taking control of the reins of your future, your destiny. And that's precisely what the Knight of Pentacles is, building something solid and long-lasting for your future. Whether it's a new job or a new interest, a new path forward, a new relationship, you're getting mental clarity this week that you're realizing you're kind of stagnant in some or all areas of your life. So with the Chariot coming in, you're going to do something about this. You're going to take some control. You're going to make some changes. And the Chariot represents travel. Some of you are going to be traveling. Maybe you want to go on a day trip somewhere. Take advantage of that where normally you wouldn't. Maybe going with a group is what I'm picking up for some of you. So I love the Chariot coming in because it's reinforcing that you're taking control of your life. So if you feel very stagnant and just ho-hum, just mundane existence, get out there. Do something new. What else is coming through for Cancer for the week? Oh, we had one flip out. The Knight of Rods, which is the Knight of Wands. Now, this is really like a new adventure. This is something that you might be doing, being very spontaneous. This knight moves very quickly, coming in, deciding, being, spontaneous, taking up, solving the problem, which you might be feeling like you're kind of stuck. There's nothing to look forward to. This Knight of Rods is coming in. It's kind of like solving that problem because this reading is getting you to start thinking about what it is you truly want. Again, if you're working, maybe not staying with the company you're currently at. Start looking for something new and in a field that you really want to be in. Can be for some of you moving out of a particular place that you're currently living, getting into a better area, shaking off the dust of that stagnant energy of where you were, exploring. Even if you weren't thinking about moving, you might be now. Going to a new neighborhood and be able to explore and meet new people, like-minded people. So Knight of Rods kind of comes in, shakes things up, solves some problems. It also can be a Sagittarius coming in. For those of you looking for love, this is someone that you might meet and really kind of knocks you off your feet. You're just really taken with them. There's something very special about them that you're attracted to. So this night brings in movement and change. And for some of you, you could be traveling. You could be meeting the Sagittarius in your travels. And it might just be a day trip. You might decide that you want to just take a day trip, like with a group. And if you're going it alone, you might sit next to this Knight of Rods and start talking to this individual who is also traveling alone or going on the trip alone. So what else is coming through? We have the Five of Cups. This might be why I'm picking up such a stagnant energy for you, a Cancer, that you need to dust things off and get out there and do something. You can get stuck in this Five of Cups energy. It's one where here's the best thing I can, an example that I can come up with is when you go to an event, you go to whatever it may be, a concert, an event, and you really enjoy yourself. This is how you feel afterwards. You're kind of like, oh, I wish that, I didn't want that to ever end. It's that kind of feeling. But we have the two giant cups right behind this individual. All he needs to do is turn around and there's the next adventure, the next opportunities. So 5 can be a bit challenging if you're kind of stuck in what I would consider the past. And I'm picking up for some of you that you've been in a certain activity or group and you're just doing it because you joined up and it's like in your routine, but you're no longer really excited about going there. You're doing it just for the sake of it being in the schedule. And that could be something in regards to exercise. So, there's other opportunities out there. Get involved in something. If you're doing something for exercise, come up with a new plan, a new activity, spice things up. All right, let's see what's the last message coming through for Cancer. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice yet again, trying to catch up on all my client readings. Excuse me. Last card. Woo! Oh, I love it. The Nine of Pentacles flipped out for you. If you put in the work, you're going to get the results that you want. And it's going to be really nice results. So if you're looking for love, there you go. Put in the work. That's just, putting yourself out there. Going to places and doing things that you haven't done before. That's the key. In regards to work, this is beautiful because if you're not happy with your current job, go out there, see what's available. You might be surprised, and don't wait to apply to it. Put your best foot forward. And this is a card of harvest. If you put in the work, you'll get those results. All right, Cancer, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.